Okay.
I am. Okay.
All right. All right. So this was where we stopped in yesterday. We were also able to complete the first page of our dashboard, and today would be starting from the second page. Yeah, so this is the second page. Okay, to continue with this, let's quickly get our KPIs from page one. You know, we are to format this in a way that makes sense. Before we do that, let's go to page one and then copy it. Remember, we are to group this. So now that we've grouped it, we can simply copy. To copy it, Control C. Just click on it and then you press Control C. I hope this will copy. Yeah. Then we'll take it, go to page two, and then Control. Before we paste, let's remove this. We delete that and then Control V to paste these ones. Now we've pasted it. We can't see it because it's kind of white. We would see it when we bring in our background. So I'm trying to like move it. Yeah, we're gonna drop it somewhere here. Now these ones are okay. This one is okay. So let's head to PowerPoint and let's see if we did our background for this second page. PowerPoint. Okay, so this was the first page. This is the third page, right? Okay, this is the first, this is the third. So we are going to do for our second page. The second page is something similar. We just have to divide this very shape. You know, now we are looking at two charts down there. We're looking at this sum of profits and then by sales channel as well, the bar and the column chart. So we're going to divide this shape. It's something simple. So let's go to in new slide. We want a new slide for that. Now we have this. As usual, we'll select to delete it. We delete this as well. And then we'll right click and then we'll say format background. Color of this, okay. Then we change the color, which is the second one. And then we'll bring in a shape. Let me simply copy this one since we have this already. I'm gonna paste it here and then copy our KPIs. Control V and then we paste it. For this, we need something. So now let's duplicate this shape here, Control D to duplicate it, and we'll have it here, and then we'll divide it into two, adjust it in a way that is actually okay. Something like this. Let's still make it smaller a little bit. Mm. Then let's do Control D. We have it again to this side. No, that's too big. So we'll still adjust this to be smaller again. Make it smaller. Now we can duplicate it and then somewhere here. Okay, this is almost done. Yeah, I said it. We forgot our shape. We need another shape that's for here. So let's get this one here. Copy it. Go to the second page. I'm still going to upload this PowerPoint for us. Now we've brought the shape, but we can't seem to see the other ones we had here, and the KPIs here. So what we'll do is we'll just send this to the back. Go to shape formats, then send backward, send to back. Perfect. Now we have these other ones. And you see, it's taking too much space. So click on these ones, adjust it, click on this other one. Now this looks like it's okay. The line here does not correspond with the one here. So let's, yeah, this is better now. No, I think this other one is too big. So then there I can make this. All right. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let's export it. We'll come back and create the last one for our fourth page. Let's take this to Power BI. So the normal way we normally save now, save as. So let me just save this to my. This is gonna save to desktop. So we'll change the type from the PowerPoint presentation. That's the save as tab. We'll select PNG, portable networks graphic format. Then click on save. It's asking us which one we want to export. We'll just select all the slides. Now we have saved it. Let's go back to Power BI. Yeah, we are here now. Now let's quickly bring in the background. We'll click on format your report page here. Then under canvas background, we will browse to where we saved the background we just made. I think it should be this. Yeah, this slide, that's slide 3. Seems similar. I think it should be slide 3 here. So let's just open it. Now we've brought it in, but we cannot see it. It's because our transparency is set to 100. So let's reduce it completely to 0. We have this. Then we'll change the image fit from normal to fit. Now we have something like this. So we'll edit everything. We'll edit what we have. Let me check the page size. Page size here. Canvas settings 915. Page 2. Yeah, so let's change this page size. We go to custom. That is on the canvas setting. Remember, we are still on this format your report page. On the canvas setting, we would go to type, go to custom, and then what is this one again? 900, 1005. So the height, we put the height at 900 and the width would be at 1005. So you quickly type in 900 and then the width 1500. Okay, now we have this. Now let's quickly do something that makes sense. So we'll bring this one here. We'll go to general, under effects, we'll turn off the background. Now we've turned off the background, we can't seem to see the label on the x-axis because we have something black. Now we'll change the label to the color of our dashboard. We have it here. On the x-axis, the values. Let me quickly get the color. I think it's in the page one. So and that's white. Okay, we'll just use the white color then. Now we'll click on the chart. On the x-axis, the color, that's these labels here. Change it to white so that we can see it properly. Now it's more visible compared to what we had before. We'll do the same for this other chart here. For the bar chart. On the color, we change it to white. Then we'll go to general. On effect, we turn off the background. Now we have this. So now let's drag in this table. Oh, I didn't group it. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. I thought I grouped all of them. Let's bring it down. Bring this down as well. The stress of moving all of this like this, you don't have to go through it. So what you do is you just circle everything like this and then you press Ctrl G to group it so you can move all of them at the time. But yeah, let's format first before we do that. So we'll click on each of the charts. We'll turn off their backgrounds. Go to effects, the backgrounds, we turn it off. The same thing for the spark line. The background to turn that off. Now we have this. On the table, and the table would format it. This will not just be background. If you turn the background off alone, it doesn't, you see, it doesn't look proper. You just have to format everything to be transparent. To do that, we leave the general tab, we go to the visual. On visual, we'll see grid. That's the grid color we want. We want to have the color of this background on the grid. So to do that, let's go back to PowerPoint and get our color. You guys might not have to do this. You just have to type in the gradients. I mean the hex code. I'll show us. No colors. Copy this. So when you get to this place, you change the color and then you come to more colors, you type in this color. This is the color you type in. And let's leave that. Okay, let's increase the width. All right, this makes sense. Then we'll go to values. On values, the text color would be white. We can't see it. Then the background color, of course, would be that color we just typed in, which is this. It is beginning to make sense now. The alternate background color would still be this. The alternate text color would be white. Now we have something like this. It looks better. And the header, we cannot completely turn off the headers. So we'll just do a simple trick under column header. The text color would make it this so that it's not going to be visible. The background color, the same thing. Now it looks like we don't have a background. I mean, an header, but we have a head. This little blue line here. Let's see if we can remove it under options. The options or border. Okay, this border. Perfect. So we have the border as the same color as the background. Now we can't see it. I might choose to make this spacious a little bit. So we'll drag, would come to the end of this. Oh, notice that if I should bring my mouse here, the mouse changes, the cursor changes to something else, which means I can hold this and then drag it. Let's try for this. Okay. Think. Okay, I don't have to make it at the center. That's we'll go to the values. Header. Is it the header? No, I'm not sure. Okay, on values, let's see. Okay, let's just go to specific colon. Specific colon. So we are trying to, let's apply center to year over year change. On the series, we change it to year over year change. And then the alignment, we want something like, yes, we want something like this on the right side. Then let's see if we can move this. Oh, it's not moving. It's not moving. Okay, let's just do it for all of them. Then we change to the profit, sum of profits. We want that to be, is it here too? Alignment center. Let me go back to this and let's just keep it on the center. Yeah, this is better. And then on the profits, we don't want to see all these points, 40 points, whatever. Let's just have a normal price that looks better. 65,327 is okay. The points 40, we don't want that. It's kind of, so we'll change the series to the sum of profits. Remember, we are on the specific column tab. Now it's asking us which column on this table do we want to format or do we want to make changes to. So on the series, we want to make changes to this specific sum of profits, rather, that's the profits column. Now on the value decimal places, we just change it from auto to 0. Now we have something like this. And that's okay. Let's say we want to add a dollar sign to it. You can just come to, okay, display units none. I think that should be on the general. Let me see that. But I don't think we need it. Let me just show us. Apply settings to the sum of profits on the format currency. Now we have a dollar sign. Well, I do not think we need that. Let's Ctrl Z to remove it. Okay. Yeah. So remember, this has to be in line. What you have here should be what you have here. There are two different charts. I showed us how to do that in the last session yesterday. So we are done with that. Let's adjust this, make it wider. Something like this. Now on this bar chart, we click on it, we'll remove the, how is it called, the title. We have total profit by product name there. So come to title, we turn that off. Now it has gone up. We'll still bring it back. You come back, come on. So still ensure it's the same. Let's work on this table again. Let's go to is it the grid? Now let's still go increase the width to 7. Let's see if that's gonna be better. All right. Then something like this. Is it in line? Yes, it is. And we can now group this. Okay, let's add our data labels to this one. So on format your visual, we'll go to data labels and we'll turn it on. You cannot see the data label because of our background. So we'll change the value to white. Now we have our data label. But we do not want this. We don't want the sum of profit. We want to see the percentage change in the profit. So on the field, this is asking us what do we want on the label. On this field here, on that value, we'll just select year-over-year profit change. Now we have this. We have that. And it seems to be entering this. Let's just make it smaller again. All right. This is better. Yeah, this makes sense. Now let's group it since we are done with it. Remember to group, you just draw something like this that picks all of them and then Control G. Now we have a group. And I can just move all of them wherever I want on this dashboard. So our KPIs, let's bring it here. Yeah, this makes sense. We ensure everything is properly fitted. And in this sum of revenue, remember we have to add a tooltip that gives it more details when someone hovers on it. So we'll go to tooltip, this sum of revenue on the y-axis. Let's just call it revenue. For this one, we have to make changes to all of them one by one. Okay, I did not add it to this. Let me see. I think I added just to some charts. Yeah, just to some charts. Let's just do it for this once and for all. So we'll scroll to tooltips. Month name, we'll remove it, remove the name. Let's just have that as month. And then go to yes, yeah. We'll bring in 2023 profits, that of 2024 as well. And then the percentage change, which is this. I will just call this percentage change. Enter. And if you hover on it, it gives us more detail. And we can also format the way this tooltip looks. Let's make it in italics. So we'll come to format your visual here. I think we should have something like tooltips. Okay, let's see general. All right, yeah, tooltips. The page, type report page. The text, label color should be, trying to look for the color we can use. Okay, first let's change the background. Let's change the background to I don't know. Let's just make it italicized and forget about some custom designs. Yeah, this is okay. Let's just go with that. Something simple sometimes. The second one would okay, we have it on the second one already. We'll change just make the two tips in italics. But you can change the background color, change the text color if you want. Background, you put in the color you want, whatever color you want. Yeah. Now let's do the same for this. Click on italics and then we'll bring in sum of quantity. Let's just show that as quantity. Then enter. Then we'll scroll to two tips. The month name, we want it as month, right? Then we would bring in other details. We'll bring in 2023 profit. Put that on top and then the percentage change below. Then we'll double tap that and then edit it to just percentage change. We do it for customers. Okay, let's do that manually too. Change it to month so that if you hover on it, it's just gonna show us month instead of month's name. Then we'll bring in total, yeah, 2023 and 2024. 2023 profits. 2024 profits. Then they change. Percentage change. Hold on. Yeah, this is supposed to be percentage change in profits, not profits. Yeah, I just noticed that. In customers, yeah. So we'll drag the customers and then we'll change it to just percentage change. Oh, I was working on with profits. I forgot that. So let's remove this. We're on the customers KPI. So we can't be using profits for customers. Yeah. So we'll be looking at 2023 customers. So we'll drag that in. 2024 customers too. We drag it in. 23 go up first. And now the year-over-year customers change. That's the percentage change in the customers. That is telling us that for 2024, we had 500. Okay, 2023 first, 372, and then for 2024, we had 518 customers. And this is the percentage change. That's the increase, and that's why we are seeing the arrow pointing up. 39.25% increase. If you want to confirm this, you can just quickly calculate it, and you'd see that it's going to give you the actual this very value we have here. So let's just change this to percentage change. Double tap. Then, all right, we'll do the same for quantity. This will take time. Oh, I haven't added revenue. This should be 2023 quantity, 2024 quantity as well. And then the year-over-year quantity, which is this, that would come down. When you're doing this on your own, you apply the changes to the page 1 too. But for others, for page 2, page 3 and 4, we can simply copy and paste. And we spend a lot of time on that. Let's format our chart. So we'll bring in a text box. Let's just copy the text box from page 1, which is this. Control C, I've copied it. Then drop it here, Control V. So this is going to be profits by region. And for the region, we'll be selecting just Northeast. Any region at all. So let's remove the title for this. We'll turn on the title. And then we'll call this profits by region. By region. Something like this. Should bring this a little bit down. And we're going to have our slicer here. We'll go to slicer. Is it a text slicer? This. And then we'll drag region inside it. We'll just tap on region. Now we have this. We'll change the slicer type to drop down. You come here, slicer settings, have it as drop down. Now we have this. Then go to general effect, we remove the background. Come back to visual, slicer header. No, we don't need the header. Then the values would be the color of this. That's the font color. We still don't have font color here. Oh, let me get the font color on page 1. Font color doesn't have to be white. Y-axis. All right, now we have it there. So second page, where is it? Okay, here's the slicer. If you click on it, you go back to the values. Then the font color, we'll have it as this. Can increase it. Something like 12. The border, we need the border for this. The border color would be this. The background would be the background. We need the background. Okay, the background should be something like the color of this this dashboard, which is this. Now, and if we select on it, yeah, it's gonna show like this. Let me work on the font again. That's the values. I'll make it bigger a little bit. 14 is okay. All right. So we'll adjust this, something like this. And then we'll bring it here. So now we want a settings whereby if we select on this slicer, it does not affect every other chart. Normally sliders would affect everything. See, just now I've selected notice and you can see the values for just notice. How do we do that? How do we do that? Put on spotlight.
How you do it, sha, because it's really maybe no point.
Somebody's unmuted.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to that option are the let me check. Let me check from here. I think it's somewhere here. It just escaped my brain, but let's proceed. Before we finish, I'm sure I'm going to get it. So we have that there to select the region. It's too wide. Let me adjust it again. Okay, something like this. We'll do the same for this other one. Let me just copy this one. See where I can copy the slicer. Okay, copy visual here. And then paste it again. We want the same thing for this other chart. Then for this, we're looking at the region. Sales channel. This sales channel, yeah? Yeah, sales channel. So we'll remove region and we'll bring in sales channel. Now we have that. Let me confirm that. Oh, city. That should be states. We're not selecting. Okay, states here. So on this, we'll bring in states instead of the sales channel. We click on states. Now we have that. Let's would remove this title. We'll remove this title. We'll go to general. We'll turn off the title. And we'll bring it below. Let's quickly duplicate this text box. Copy it and paste. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Then we'll call this profits by sales channel. Profit by sales channel, yeah. We'll adjust our slicer somewhere here. Okay, let's reduce this font size to 14 so that it doesn't get too close to the slicer. All right, something like this is okay. Seems too close. Let's still bring this down. All right, we are okay with this. Now we want to bring in our text box and then label the 3 charts here. So I'll just drag this here and then we'll call this profits by product category. Products category. Oh, let's select this and then let's make it everything smaller. We're trying to label this just at the end of this shape, but it's not entering. I'm trying to see what we can do. Okay, let's quickly increase the size of the background. Let's go to canvas setting, and then the size. Let's say 950. Now we have this. Everything is kind of disorganized. Well, it's a little thing would fix it. Now we can now drag this. Then yes. Now we can bring this. Still doesn't give us. Let's still increase it further. 950. Let's say 9. Let's look at 1,000. 1,000. Bring this down. All right. Now we can fit these other charts. We've moved them as well. Bring it down. Bring it down. Same thing with this. Bring the text box. Bring the slicer as well. The text box too. Now, okay. That's that. Now let's adjust the KPIs to take it downward. Something like this. Let's increase this. Then decrease this. Just want to ensure that everything fits properly. Yeah, this is okay. This makes sense. All right. Now we'll bring in our page navigator. Somebody asked a question about it yesterday. So to do that, you just click on insert, and then on buttons, under buttons, have different buttons here you could use, but would say page navigator. Okay, is this what we wanted? Apply all sliders. No, that's not okay. Page navigator. Now we have this. Here it is. On your own page, when you insert yours, you won't see all of this. It's not going to be this long. I told us already because we have other pages here, but yours will just be this. So you rename yours. You come to page 1. Let me just call this overview 2. This is what you do too. I'm adding the 2 because we have overview here already. If I should just name it as overview, it's going to give me error because we have another page called overview. But on your own, you don't have to add the 2 because you won't have another overview. It's just your first page. Now we have that. Oh, yeah, this is, for page 2. Just double tap on it and then we'll call that product 2. Remember, when you're doing yours, you don't have to add the 2. Just call yours product. Page 3 would be location 3. Location 3. Page 4, the same thing. Page 4 would be orders. This is the orders table, so orders 4. And let me quickly hide all of this and then format it. I'm going to go to pages, show. Let's hide these other ones. All right, yeah, this is what you would have. Everybody would have something like this. Everyone would have something like this. It's highlighting this very one because we are in the product page. If you are in the overview page, control select that. You see, it's gonna highlight. Okay, we don't have the page navigator here. We have to bring it. If we bring it in, it would show that it will show us just that. So let's format this. On the shape, we want it to be rounded. The shape, rectangle. There are different types of formatting here, but let's just go with rounded. Then we adjust the roundedness of it. So let's see. This is too large. So yeah, it is too rounded too. Okay, 15 is okay. 15 is okay. Then we'll go to style. Same formatting we did to our slicer. That's what we'll be doing here. On the default, we want the font to be, font is actually okay. Let's say we want to increase the size a little bit. The font color, I'm looking at what, let's give that the color of this, which is that. And then the fill color would be the color of our background. Let's use this something. Yeah, this very one. Remember, this is the hex code, in case you're wondering. You type this under that. Now we have something like that. Okay, let's leave the colors to be white, the font color to be white. It's white. Yeah, I think white is better. In the border, we turn that off. Still adjust this, something like this here. Then anything to do on grid? No. Pages? Okay, no. Now let's apply settings to everything we want now. On the style, we would say if we hover on it, or if we select on it, if we select it, the font color should be this, and then the fill color should be that of our dashboard. Then the font size should be bold. The font should be bold. The size should be something like, let's see, 13. Now we see that now. That just indicates that this very page is selected. Let's do the same thing for hover. So you come to style. On hover, we want it to be that if we hover on it, let's change the fill color first. If we hover on it, the fill color should be, I think this, yeah. Then the font color should be this. The size 12 to and then bold. Now watch this. If we hover on it, you see, it's just showing us that we are taking our mouse on it. You can do the same thing for press and selected. We've done for selected, you can do for press. So we'll just drag this to this place here. You can make it slim, not too slim. This is okay. Remember, I've uploaded this Power BI file, the PBIX, to the drive as well. So whatever you do, if you want to confirm, you can. I'd advise when working on yours, open this file. So like open the Power BI file of mine, so that I can quickly reference, like come and check and ensure what you're doing is in line with what I did. Yeah, so does that. Let me quickly copy it. It's not letting me copy. I think I should be able to copy this. Yeah, I did. So I've copied it. I'll take it to the page 1, the overview page, and then I'm going to paste it. We'll have that. You can see now that we are in the overview page. The overview is selected. We'll have that here. Something like this. Let's make it the same size with the slicer. Now that we're in the overview page is being highlighted. So if you remember, you don't just click it like this. You have to press Control. If you Control click it, we'll go to the next page. See, it takes us to the next page, and then the product page is being highlighted. That's just how this page navigator works. Yeah. Now let's bring in the slicer. Let's bring in the slicer from here. So I'm going to copy this. We want the slicer to be on the second page as well. Don't sync. We want that to be here. All right, looks like we're done with the second page for now. We would head to, I don't know, this x-axis. I'm contemplating the color we can use. Let me see what we used here. Could we use white? We used white color, but for this let's change this to white quickly. So we'd come to format your visual, the x-axis, right? Okay, yeah, that's the y-axis. The y-axis, the color would be white. Same thing for this too. The values color will be white. All right, here we are done. Product to, and the location. For the location, we've done the background for this already, so let's just quickly bring it in. So we'll go to canvas background. Here we browse, and then with the slide one. Yeah, let's see if this works. So we open. As usual, we're not going to have it here. So let's reduce the transparency to 0 and the normal change it to fit. Let's see that again. We'd have to increase the size of the height of this page. Let me see what we have here. Okay, 1000, and then the width 1005. That's the location table. So we'll change it from type to custom. Custom just allows us to, fill in what we have. The height 1000, and then the width would go with 1500. This is just how you adjust your Power BI. Oof, what's going on? This is how you adjust your Power BI to fit whatever charts you have. Now we have this, we'll bring it down here. Something like this. Okay, yeah, this would have to edit it. So let's fit it properly. First, we go to general effects, we remove the background. Go back to visuals. On the values, we want the value color to be white. Now we might not see everything. The background color as well would be the color of this. The alternate text color would be white. Ensure you follow all of this thing. Background color alternate is this too. Alternate text color white. And that's that. Let's go to grid. On grid, we would horizontal grid line, the color would be this too. So that's not going to be visible. Yeah. Now we'll increase the width size to like 10. Still doesn't give us proper spacing. Now we'll go to options. Under row padding would increase row padding. Row padding will just give us enough space. You see now the table looks better now. Then on the header, where is the header? Where is the header? Okay, column headers. We'll change the background color to this. Let's quickly remove the border, or the border color rather. Change it to this. The text color on the background header would be this. We'll adjust that to here. Then let's change our font size. Let's increase the font. Under text, we'll keep it as, I think 13 is okay. Now we'll adjust this. You drag it somewhere there. You just have to take your mouse to the upper part so that it's going to change, and then you can drag it. Let's do this first. Oh, we're not supposed to change the header color. We need the headers for this. Yeah. We need the headers. So still bring this in. Okay. So on the headers, we want the column headers color to be, that's the text color would be this. Now it's showing. Let's have this written properly. Customers. Current year profits. Year-over-year profit change. Header alignment, everything should be in the center, right? Text wrap. Oh. And also, this doesn't give us a really hard time in formatting it. Then on this year-over-year profit change, let's just go change the name to percentage change. Remember now, double tap on it and then you edit it, press enter. So we should be able to scroll from here. We have something like a border here. It's kind of different from the background color. The background color for this. Let's go back to PowerPoint and get the color. Like if we notice that we have a shade here and it's different from this, it's making it look, it's like demarcating it. Okay, let me just go to the location page here. What's happening? Let me get it here. Yeah. I'm gonna click on it and then I'll go get it. The color under values. Background color. Okay, it's this. Let's see if it's the same thing we have. Then the values, background color. Okay, it's not the same, no wonder. So we'll just click this. Whoa. More colors. Let me paste it. Yeah. So you come to more colors and then you paste this on the background color. I think this should be better. Same thing on the alternate background color. We have this now. On the grid, the horizontal grid lines, these two. Yeah. It's giving us what we want now. Now let's go to column headers. The background color of the header will be that. Then the border would be that as well. Now you see, it looks neat. And let's go to specific column and then edit everything to the center. That's, you can see changes here and then the figures are here. It doesn't look good. So we want for change these figures to be directly under it. So apply color to, okay, let's start with state, alignment, center. Now you see the state, it goes under center and it goes just according to it. Customers, we select customers, alignment, center too. Now you see it's looking good. Revenue, same thing. Quantity, this is how quantity is, but we're going to change it and it's going to look better. Perfect. Current year profits, center too. Previous year, the same thing. Percentage change is the same thing. Yeah, this is sweet. Okay. Let me see, adjust this. And you can just scroll for a whole lot of details. This is going to be KPIs by state. KPIs by state. That's Alabama. We can see the number of customers in Alabama and the total revenue for everybody that is present in Alabama that bought stuffs from the store. The total quantity of what we have in Alabama, you understand? Currency profits. Yeah, it's just self-explanatory. Then for this, profit by month. Let's change the remove the background color. Under general effects, we turn it off. Yeah, this is actually almost okay. And the location, but we want our back column charts to be this. So let me check the settings for this. Options enabled by percentage 1010. So we are not using this type of column chart. We don't want something that's really slim like this. So we'll go to error bars. I will change this by field to by percentage. Now we have something like this. Hold on, let me let's turn this. Where is it? I was supposed to remove something, but I didn't first. Okay, the error bars. So let's take out the lower bound. And then let's go by percentage. Let me confirm from the location table here. Error bars, total profit by percentage, bar bound, bar width. Okay, the bar width one, and then would still come to the normal column chart, which is this. Okay, now we have something like this. We'll select it. Would come to columns. Why is this coming up always? Come to columns and then would reduce the transparency. so that it shows. We'll change this to this. Exactly, this is what we're trying to achieve. Now we'll go back to error bars. Then we make this by percentage. Now we have something like this. Now the bar width would change it to, let's just say 5. 5, okay. Then the markers, border color, we do not want that. The markers, okay. Yeah, this is what we're trying to get. The width, let's drop it at 2, the border color 1. I mean the border size 1 rather. Now in this our session, I've taught us how to create 3 different types of bar charts. The first one is by importing. We can import this, the lollipop chart, which is this. The second is the slim ones we've used in these ones. Yeah, the second is this one, and then the third is this very one here too. This one too. Yeah. So now let's change the x-axis, the label there to white. Go to the x-axis, the color would be white. Then the title, let's turn that off. Then let's bring in a text box to label it. So I'm just gonna copy this. Control C. Come here. Control V, and we'll call this regional sales trend. So let's bring the chart downward, something like this. Regional sales trend. Regional sales trend. The regional, we don't want that to be bold. No, adjust it and we drop it here. This is the one we would bring in a slicer to, but before that, let's also name this table. We'll name this KPIs by states. Yeah, that makes sense. KPIs. We know the meaning of KPIs now. Key performance indicators by state. Now we have this. Okay, we're almost done. Let's delete this. Press it now, it's off. Yeah, we'll bring in the one we have here. Control C. All right. Go to the product and then we paste it. Just have to adjust it. Let's take it up a little bit. All right, that's it. Now we'll bring in our page navigator here and then our slicer here, and we'll be done for this page. And then we'll move to the last page, and then we call it the on the product page. Yeah, I was looking at editing this slicer to making it responsive just to this chart. So that's I just remembered edit interactions. Let me search that. Click on this. Oh, why is it not? Let me search for interactions. Here, edit interactions. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll select the chart that we want this very slider not to affect. So we'll just for this one would say none to. We'll just click on this. Now let's see if we make changes. It still affected them. It's where we keep it, something like that. But yeah, let's just proceed. It's just in that edit interactions. Oh, I'm to bring the slicer to the other page. Let's first get the page navigator. So copy that. Now we'll go to the location page and then we paste it. Now we have that there. Let's do the same thing for the slicer too. Is it this other filter? It's one of these two. So let's just copy it. Then we don't sync it. None, either this. Let me see. Now let's see something. And that's highlighted. Yeah, we got it. So when you go on the edit interaction, you press this other icon here. I pressed it. I don't know why it wasn't working then. Select none, which means whatever changes you make would not affect this very chart. But we don't want that for this now. Don't want that for this. Let's just have that. Then let's bring in the slicer and then I'm going to explain that again or show us how to achieve it. So let's copy this. Go to the location page and then we'll paste it. Don't sync. So we would remove the region is still by region, sales by region, yeah. And then we'd have to click for this for all of them. No, we want it to affect the KPIs. We don't want it to affect this one and this one. Now let's see. Yeah, it works. So now, before now, if we select a slicer, it filters or shows us, it filters everything on the page. But now we just want details for this very chart. So to do that, just go to edit interactions. It's always here. Is it okay on the modeling? It should be on the modeling. Modeling, optimize. Some of these things can be hidden sometimes. That's why I just searched it. That was why I just searched it. Just come to search, edit interactions, and then you'd have it. But yeah, we got what we want. We want it to affect just this chart and the KPIs. So let's say we want to see details for just the southern region, we can select south, but let's untick it. And then we would drop it here. And that's okay. Finally, to the orders table. The orders table, and then we'll be good to go. To do this, let's go create the table on the background on PowerPoint. This one is gonna be easy because it's just a one-page report. So we'll say new slide. Um, we'll remove all of this. Remove this to the background color. Yeah, which is this. And then we'll copy these KPIs. And then we'll paste it here. I think we need a shape. And then let's copy this other wider shape. Control C. Why is it not working? Copy. All right, we have this. Then we send to back. We just send to back. Send to back. All right, now we have that. Oh, we remove the outline. It's not supposed to come with an outline. It's not supposed to. Say no outline. Now we'll come back here. I will bring in this very shape. So let's copy it. We'll come here and then we paste it. Control V. Then just make it something like this. Yeah. So that's done. We're done for that. Now we save it. Save as. Where did I save it previously? Browse. Save into my desktop. The save as type PNG, of course. Open background. Just call it 3. Then click on save. Just this one. Okay. Yeah, it's still perfect. Now let's come here and then bring in that background. Click on browse. On the desktop, PowerPoint background 3, which is this. Press enter. Now we have it. Of course, we reduce the transparency, the image fit, that fits. Now we have this. Let me see the size we have here on the canvas setting. Oh, the width is 1006 and the height 900. So go to the orders, come to custom, change the height to 900 and the width would be 1600. It's a lot of details, that's why 1600. Enter. I will drag this inside. Good. Then we would increase this. This will be simple because I think we can just get the formatting of this. Since we formatted this already, we can just click on it, copy the format. Let's go to format painter, come back to the orders table, and then we'll paste it. Oh, why is it not supposed to reflect now? Okay, I think I'll just copy this chart. Let me just copy this chart to the next page. Copy visual. I'll go to the orders page and then we'll paste this here so we can get the format of it. Now come to format painter. We've gotten the brush and then let's paste it here. Now it works. It works. You see, we don't have to go edit everything manually. Now we can remove this other chart now. Yeah, that was fast. So let's just auto fit this till the end there. What we'll now do is to adjust everything. Let's confirm state, sales channel, total profit. Total profit, let's just have that as profit. Okay, we'll rename here. Yeah. Total profit, let's just have that as profits. So as to save space there. All right. Now we have something like this. Oh, adjust this somewhere here. Okay. And we'll bring in our KPIs. Let's remove this one. Oh, click on delete. Now that's out. Go to the location table. We'll copy this. This we don't want the Q&A. Control C. Now we have that. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I think we have to just adjust it a little bit. Mm, okay, this makes sense. Let's take the revenue a little bit downward. Yeah, this is okay. We just have to bring in our revenue, our page navigator and slicer in the text box, and then we are done. So to copy this, you just click on it and then you say Control C, Control C. We have that there. Control C, Control V. That's to copy and paste. Let's go back to the location and then copy the slicer. And the orders, we would paste it. Don't sync. We want the details for 2024. All right, this is too close, so we'll take this up a little bit. We'll take this up to. You can see the dotted green line that shows us that it's in line with this other one. I think we should, yeah, make the slicer a little bit small. Then on this page, we would have a text box and we'll just write in KPI details. I mean, other details rather. So we'll copy this. We can always insert, but I don't want to waste time. So we'll just use copy and paste for most of the things we did. So we pasted it. I'll bring that up here. For this, everything would be entirely capital letters. Oh, so I'd say other details. And we'll highlight it and make it bold. Now we are done. Let's see if you can increase the font size. Okay, 16 is no, let's make it 18. Yeah, so we are done. We are done. We have the overview page. That's the page one. It looks really good. It looks really good. The product page, which is the second page. The third, the location, and then the orders. This is a comprehensive sales dashboard that contains 4 pages. So now, yeah, one more thing. I want us to publish this. That's where we can publish and get the link to post if you want to post for people to interact with it live. You click on publish. You want to save your changes? Yeah, we'll save it. I have an account, that's why it's showing me this. I'm selecting my workspace. It's creating a link to publish. Let's give it some seconds. It's going to publish to Power BI, and then I'll show us how to get the link if we want to post it or embed in a website. So we'll see success. It has saved now. Now let's open it in Power BI. That's Power BI service. It's going to take us to Fabric. Yeah. Whoa, is it asking me to log in? Ah, okay, quickly. Now it's loading. We'll see the report live. Are we here? Okay. Now this is the dashboard. It's showing from others page because I saved from others. If you click on overview, for this we don't have to use control. Once you just click on it, the page is gonna take you. Now see we have this. So to get the link, I'll just come to file. We can even make changes here from Power BI service if you want to edit the report. So we'll come to file and then we'll say embed reports, publish to web. Embed in a public website and you see continue. But for most people, you might have errors here. Most people might have errors. See, it's prompting us not to publish something confidential. So we'll just say publish. Now this is the link. If I copy this and then paste it anywhere, even I'll paste it for you guys. You can interact with the reports live. Then I'm gonna close. We have the link there now. This is the HTML code if you want to embed the report to a website live. So here's the report. It's still showing us from the other details. If you click on overview here, see it gives us the page one of the reports. So let me close that. Most people might have errors in this embedding. So you just go to your settings. On your settings here, under admin portal. When you click on admin portal, let me just show us that. Search for something like, just search for publish. On publish, you see all of these things. For yours, it might be disabled. Ensure you enable all of them. Publish to web, yours might be disabled. Enable them, just click on it. You see, turn it on, enable them. This thing can give issues, so you don't have to be careful and all of that. Yeah, we are done now. Do we know how to export our get the Power BI dashboard in a clear image? We are not going to screenshot this. We can't screenshot it and post. So to do that, what I do, or what is the proper way, you would just come to file here and then you export as PDF or export to PDF. Export to PDF. Um The page navigator is kind of mixed, but you won't have these issues because we all have just 4 pages. I've explained that earlier. It's because we have a whole lot of pages here. So it's loading. Don't want to take time like this. Now it has exported. Mine exports and then opens in a browser. Now here it is. Here it is. Everything. I didn't feed this properly, so don't make this mistake. Click on yours and then adjust it. It's too close to. Yeah. So what you do is you save this. Let me save this. I don't want to show us everything. So where's class date 2? I've saved it now. Now let's go back to Chrome. Then you'd come to this website. I'm sure everything is recording. This website's called PDF to PNG. Look at this is the web address, PDF to PNG. That is, you're trying to convert that PDF document you saved to an image, which is the PNG. And now you say upload files. Upload files. Then you select where you saved that to. It was in downloads. Down here it is. Open. It's uploading. And then it's going to convert. It doesn't take time. When it's done converting, we just download. It's going to be downloaded as a zip folder. Now it's downloaded. We can quickly open it. You export this from, like, extract from the zip here. So extract to, I'm not going to extract to desktop. Okay, it's done. Now we have the image, for mine it's 8 pages. Now let me quickly show us. Yeah, here it is. You see, these are all the files. If I open it, now we have it as an image. If you zoom this, you'd see it's gonna be so clear. You'd see how clear it is. So what you do is when you move this to your phone, you crop it and remove this white borderline. As you just crop to the end of this black image. If we go to the next one, you see this is the dashboard. So yeah, that's everything. Now let me paste this link for the link I copied for you guys. So on the comment section, the one was posted and deleted. I don't know about that. That's not on me. I'm not in the group. So I think, okay, somebody has his hand raised. Please kindly unmute and speak. Blessing, Barnabas. Blessing, can you hear me? You can go on, unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, good evening. Thank you so much for the class.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you so much for the class. I wanted to ask, please, can you do how to share that file again? That's what I wanted to ask. And also, when you were talking about picking the whole, when you are talking about picking the whole file to make it longer, I will see that one on the recording, but I just want to know how to publish your work for people to see. Is it possible for you
Yeah.
to take it again?
I've recorded that. I'm sure it's recorded too. So if you go through it, you'd see it. You'd see it.
I have not gotten the recording. Can we get it early so that we can, now that it's fresh on our head, so that we can be able to
Honestly, that
practice?
is not on me. I'm not even on the group. I'll talk to Mrs. Ruby. I'll talk to her. It's not on me, so she can make it available for you guys as soon as possible. Yeah, my job is just to come educate you guys. I don't have access to making the videos available. But I'm sure it would be. I'm sure it's recording. It's recording, so it should be available as soon as possible. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, I think that's all. So this is my LinkedIn. In case anybody has issues, you can reach out. This is my LinkedIn. Let me. It's loading. So this is my LinkedIn handle here, Kame Matthew. Send a connection request if you have issues pertaining to this or maybe any other thing in general. Yeah. How do I save this again? I have to click here. Call is open to. Let me stop presenting. I'm sure we've seen my LinkedIn handle here and on profile. Yes, here it is. Oh, let me quickly drop. I think I copied the link. Okay, yeah, I dropped it already. Everyone can see. How do I save this recording? Can somebody guide me? Do I have to click this? I can not go spoil everything. The co-host is here. Okay. Guys, we are done for today. I just need to let me just try here. Call is being recording. Stop recording. I want to be sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, the co-host, can you please tell me what to do or to stop recording so that it saves or something?
Okay. Oh, sorry. I will do that now.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, so please kindly make the files available because